Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Design with Loomis. I am very excited to have you here for the returning viewers, and as well as those who are new to visiting my new YouTube channel. Well, today we are going to design a simple church flyer which is before you. For the sake of the beginners, I would like to point out a few things that should be considered before starting your program. After opening your Pixellab, which is the application we are using, the first thing I think you should do is get familiarized with the interface and setting of the app, meaning you try to familiarize yourself with the interface and setting for the app. Well, there are steps to it. You can start by exploring the various features and tools available, right? Setting up your preference, adjusting any setting, and importing any image you may want to work with, like we are about to begin now, by determining the size. Well, to begin in, you create a new page or for OK. Well, there are things that we're going to import. We are right at the interface. There are things we are going to import for this particular project. We are going to import the background. We are going to import a logo. We are going to import also a text, right? Background, logo, and text. Let's quickly go to the folder where the background is located. Like I said earlier, you can import them and you can use the plus sign button. You go to your gallery, you go to your downloads, taking us directly to the folder. You go to download, right? In your download, I'm taking this very background is the one I'm using. All right, so you click. After clicking at the background, you also click at the check mark. Here is the check mark. You click at it, right? After clicking at it, you go to your relative size. You increase the size. Good. Now it's about time we drag it down. You drag it down. You drag it down, right? Still need to drag it down. Yes. Forgive me, we haven't set the size. For the size, let me show you. The size we are going to use today is 2560 for the width, and also 2560 for the height. Is that understood? 2560 for the width, also 2560 for the height. Are we good? Go to your setting. You can actually check. This is the size we are going to be using today. Like I said earlier, we just need a logo, right? A background, and also a text. We may use one or two PNGs also to add to it. Now I will be importing the logo. All right, this this is the logo we are going to use for today's task. This logo, right? That of Lutheran Church of Christ in Nigeria, right? We'll take it to the top, and we have it here. Make sure it's kept in the middle relative position, that is the center, right? All right, what next is the text, right? The text, you click it. Now you go to your text, edit, and uppercase, Lutheran Christ, right, in Nigeria. Click, drop down. That was 17, right? You go to your we are going to centralize it, right? Yes, we just centralize it. Is that understood? Or justify, that other may call it. No, we centralize it. I beg your pardon. All right, I'm going to keep it here below below the logo, right? We are gradually. All right, what next? We are going to change the column. Are we together? What next? All right, the color don't actually look like good. We are also going to write another font, right? All you need to do is just to copy it, edit. Now we're going to be in letter F. Letter what? F in uppercase. Letter F. So letter F, I'm going to resize it. I'm going to resize it to, I think, 140. Size will be 200, and we'll take it to 200, and let me see. I want it to be a little big. Let's go with 234 or 35, right? Okay, so we are going to create a shadow for this. So let's go to the shadow. Good. In the shadow, due to its color, so what we need to do now is just to import a background so that we can look at the shadow background, the shape. All right, excuse me, shape. All right, so we'll put the shape behind this, putting it behind the letter F. So our letter F, we can now bring a shape. Now keep the shape close to this. Click on the check mark. After clicking on it, take it behind. All right, we take it behind letter F. All right, we have to color it a bit, the background, so that we can easily see what we are doing. Sorry, color. Good. Now we'll go to our which is the project we are on. Go to your shadow. You can make it a bit darker by reducing the opacity. Right, let's leave the opacity at we are going, let's go back to the shadow again. I want to be good. Offset y is 11. I think offset, no, good, yeah. Offset x is 11. Why offset y, I left it at 2. Is that understood? Okay. I will leave it at 4. Is that understood? Alright, we are taking off the background, that red background. Yeah. Gradually heading somewhere. Now on the phone, I be free at, right? Alright, I think we've got the setting we want. The offset is 20, the offset x is 20, and the offset y is 4. Alright, now we are going to try to ruler them, to make them so that they can stand in a proper right. Good. All right, we write uppercase 0, because we are going to write later what, 4, later what, 4, later 4. Now we are going to bring our shape also, because we want them to be aligned, right? We want them to be aligned, so I'm going to bring this here. Is that understood? Then I will take this one at the top, because I want them to be closer to want to avoid errors. Is that understood? Now being here, you go back, right? Now the essence of this is we want the shadow from F to reflect on 0. So what we need to do now is to make sure that this 0 is behind the F. So we take this 0 to stand behind letter F, or letter O stand behind the F, so that it will reflect, right? The F, the shadow in F will reflect in O, and in O, and the shadow from the O will reflect on the next letter, which is U. The shadow in U will reflect in the next letter, which is R. So that's how we put it, each one in ascending order, right? Or should I say descending order? Ascending order, I think. All right, so we'll go to our mark again to make sure that these are properly aligned. So I will manually do that using the position. Let me go back again. Here is the position. I will use this, right? Okay, then click on the position. All right, so I'll make sure I take it a bit up, closer, reduce it, again a bit closer, yeah, good. Next, we'll copy it again, copy, edit, later what, U. Okay, now we now bring it down to the U. Remember, we are taking it behind so that the shadow from 0, or from the shadow from letter O, can reflect in letter U. Are we together? You can see we are heading somewhere. All right, what next again? I think they are properly aligned. They are almost. All right, let's go back to the position, reduce the move by a bit, a bit. Now take this closer, take this closer. Are we together? You can see the reflect. All right, Next, or I will copy it again, copy and edit. Now when you edit it, what letter? Letter R. Here we have it. Now we take it, letter R. What do we need to do now? Next is to take it behind letter U. Are we together? You can see the reflect, right? I think now we are good. Now what other thing we need to do? There is a shape we are going to import. Shape, we import the shape, right? Good. All right, so that's it. Get it. Then we are taking also the shape behind them. Is that understood? Behind, taking it behind them. So we are going to color it. Sorry, we are going to color it to orange, I think. Orange. We color it this way. Good. What next? We are going to add a text to it. Is down. All right, we'll go to text, edit, off. All right, you bring it down. Is that understood? You bring it down a bit. Bring it down here. It's actually 4 hours of praise and worship. That is the theme. So we are going to, you look at the magic we are going to use in placing the 4 hours of praise and worship, right? So what we need to do now is to make them bold, 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 bold. B for what? Bold. Is that understood? Here is B. You go to style, right? Go B, bold. Is that understood? 4 hours, like I said, of praise and worship. Now we are going to use line spacing. I want to space them, right? Good. I spacing each and every word I find there. So the next thing is to position them. All right. Okay, I reduce the move. Yeah. They are properly positioned. Now where am I going to put the 4 hours of praise? Now we've successfully put inserted the 4, and we have of praise. Now what next is the hour? Where are we going to put the hour? Now here is the magic. You go to your plus sign button, go to shape. Now we are going to reduce this shape to blend with, like I said, bring down your shape, right? You make it more smaller, 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 smaller. That's how we do it. Is that understood? Now let's try to move it. Go to position, increase the move so that it will go faster. Okay, now we are taking it here. You can see the size is a bit good. Come again, come again. We don't want it to be revealing. You don't understood? You reduce the speed of your move. Good. Now you take it up, 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 up. Right? They're almost there. They are still not properly blend. Position. Good. Reduce the position. Position. Okay. Now this one at the down below. Good. I think they are properly blended now. What is remaining is the text. Is that understood? The text. I want it to have a good. Let me push it. Position. I want them to blend. They are right. What next is this? We can copy this place. Copy. Copy. Edit. We say what? 4 hour. Wow. 4 hours of what? Praise. Now let's change the color. Which color are we using? We want to use a color that will blend with the background. I think this. Okay, now let's reduce the size so that it will fit in. Go to your position, good, and shift it a bit, drop it down. Is that understood? Here we have it. 4 hours of what? Of praise. Now let's make it a bit bold. Good. Is that understood? Now we have what? 4 hours of praise. I want to reduce the size of this praise. Good. Position. Bring it down a bit. 4 hours of praise. 4 hours of praise and worship. Now the worship, we are going to copy this text. Let's say copy letter R. Copy, edit, right? Worship starts with letter what? W. Is that understood? Then we'll place it somewhere here, but we are going to definitely reduce the size to, let's say, 148, right? 140. Oh yeah, I think 148 will do. We can actually bring out this to check it again, right? Let's go this way so that it be properly ruled, or should I say aligned, right? You can see they are properly aligned, right? Are we together? Yeah, we'll make sure this one also is standing here, right? We have it. Then we take this also to be here so that it can be properly what? Aligned. Are we good? All right, let's take it off. Now what next? Remember, the shadow will be revealing the first shadow will be revealed in the second font. That of the second font will be, the shadow will be revealing in the third font, which is the text. That of the third font will be revealing, like each shadow that comes first will subdue or will reflect itself in the shadow that come before him. Is that understood? So we go to copy again. Copy, edit, worship. We have, so it's RO, right? Yes, we'll bring it down again. Remember, so after bringing it down, it goes what? Below W, so that it will reveal themselves in what? W. So we'll go with the spacing. Are we together? You can see it's revealing, right? All right, copy again. Now let's check if they are properly aligned. They are. All right, let's go again. Copy, edit. Then we have worship. Is that understood? Bring it down here and make sure it goes behind. Are we together? Now you take it forward a bit. You can see we are heading somewhere. Remember, we are going to color them. Sorry, I forgot coloring them. The color is we'll go with yellow, as it is in that where we are trying to clone the previous background. To make it more easier for you, when you begin your project, you just colored one font. Is that understood? You just color one font and you'll be copying from the font. Because you copied from it, the color will not change. It will remain what? Intact. Let's take, for instance, let me try copying from R. Copy, let's say edit. What next? What's the word next? S, right? Okay, clicking, you see we have our letter S. That's how easy it will come for you when you try to follow the procedure carefully. You can see letter X, letter R is also reflecting on X. So we have two more words to go, right? Copy again, we edit, then we have what? Letter H. Is that understood? Now bring it down, letter H. Remember, it goes behind letter what? S. Is that understood? It goes behind letter S, which is the last. All right, letter X obviously is reflecting here. Now what next? We are going to letter, copy again, edit, letter what? I. Right, we are going to have a tedious work here. Letter I, position. We have our letter I. Let's, like I said, every image, every letter should, let's go to the position. All right, now let's increase the move so that it can come pretty fast. You can actually drag it down yourself. Yes, the size, for the size please, is 130. Okay, let's drag it down, go to position. Now remember, we are taking it behind, right, so that it can reflect. You can see the reflection of letter H. So we are going to reduce letter H shadow. We'll go back, the shadow. So let's go for the shadow in letter H. So we are going to reduce it so that it won't be too reflecting, right? Good. Then go to the letter I also. We'll take it a bit up, position. You reduce the move so that it can easily blend. Go. Now what is remaining? We'll copy it again, copy, edit, letter what? P, right? We drag it down, letter P. We are almost through. Letter P, increase the move so that it can work faster. Letter P. Is that understood? Remember, letter P will be behind letter I. Let me reduce the move so that it will blend. Is that understood? Go to the stay out, text, edit. Every what? Every Friday. Is that understood? So let's bring it down. We have already done. I think here is one. Good. Okay, so we keep it aside. Let's say we keep it here. Good. The color every Friday, we're trying to blend them. Color again, go back, go here, copy, edit. So by what? 10 p.m. 10. Okay, so we'll bring it down here. We reduce the size. Use the size. Come here, right? Position. Is that understood? Okay, let's increase it a bit. All right, we have it. Now the position again. Now we are going to increase the text 2024. All right, copy, edit, 24. Is that understood? You bring it down here. Which color? We are going to color it black. We change the color of the font. Is that understood? Black. We have it. Now we are going to reduce it, the size, so that it can fit in here. We have it. Now you go back to your position to bring it down gradually. You reduce the movement, the space as which it can move. Now you go back to your spacing, right? You increase the space so that it will fill in the box, the shape. Is that understood? Now we'll go back to the position again. I think it needs to be moved a bit. All right, okay, to the center. So we have 2024, right? I think we are done with the project. Now what is remaining is the location. All right, for here we go back to the text again, copy, edit. Let's say Norman Road, right? Norman Road, right? Full stop. Then we have Adamawa State. Is that understood? Full stop. All right, here we have it. We are going to reduce the font again. Reduce the font, increase the spacing, reduce the font, increase the spacing, reduce the font. To reduce the font again, I think we reduce it to probably 10. Yes, 10 will do. Okay, so you can also increase the stroke font. Let's reduce the font. The stroke. I need some stroke to it. Yes. I think we got what we want. Copy, edit. Let's see. Come and be blessed. Is that understood? So we'll bring it down. For this one, we are going to increase the font to maybe 20, right? I'm still going to change the color. Color to probably white or something. I want it to be a bit italic, not too revealing. I'll still increase the size. Come and be blessed. So I'm going to move it a bit. Good. Let me take that one off. All right, that's basically the project we just concluded. And one last thing, I think I'm going to bring a background. let me equally bring it back the image so that you can see what I'm trying to do. Or trying to spice it here. Now when you look closely, you see a cloud and a bird, right? So I'm going to bring it. You go to your plus sign, go to your gallery, to the folder. The folder is somewhere good. So we have the cloud, so I'm going to turn it upside down, upward side down, something like this. Come here like this. Don't understand? And I'll still turn it again. Sorry. Are we together? Hello. Okay. This is what we just did. Are we together? So 3D rotation. This is what we just did. Let me draw it a bit again so that we can see it clearly. Right? Good. We got it. So I'm going to bring the pigeon, the dove, right? Okay, let me go back to my PNG again, pictures, and download. We have the pigeon somewhere, the dove or the pigeon, anyone we will not call them. All right, we have it here. You can see the dove is now actually facing this direction. So we go to relative 3D rotate. Good. Then we now reduce the size. You reduce the size. After reducing the size, you now bring it back here. Are we together? Bring it back to me. Hello. So that's basically it. That's basically the project we just did, something like this. I only included my YouTube channel. If you also want me to include it, I will do so. Let me go. I also included my YouTube channel. Down one down. All right, and I came here, reduce it, came here, reduce it, came here, reduce it, came here, reduce it. Then, all right, I think we are good. What the last thing is the text, which is at design with Lomis. At design with, let me include, which is my YouTube channel, right? So bring it down here, reduce it, the size, or you can also capture it by using your zoom button. There's a zoom button here. Good. All right, you have them. You can actually capture them by just zooming it. Is that understood? You can zoom it to see your project. All right, thank you viewers, thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning to my channel. Please kindly subscribe to Design with Lomis YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe to Design with Lomis YouTube channel so you can get a notification each time I download a new video. Thank you.